Hi everyone, welcome to Magical Musings for the month of March 2022. And today I just want to share with you some of the themes and patterns of what I've been noticing within myself and the collective that's coming up, as well as how to support ourselves at this time of uncertainty, a different kind of uncertainty, as well as my offerings and ceremonies that will be taking place this month. So firstly, I notice when I have ideas about sharing my video and my newsletter that I'm only actually able to access the energy of it once I'm fully in the month and feeling what it is that is coming up for me personally, and then what I'm noticing with the people around me and my clients. So what has come up is this theme of balance. So balancing ourselves on all levels, not just work play or work rest or rest work or it's a balance. How is your physical balance? Like on the level of your physical body, what's happening there? On the level of your emotions, what's happening? Are you in balance there? On the level of your mentality, are you in balance there? On the level of your spirituality, are you in balance or feeling balanced there? So this month I feel a really strong call to look at balance from a new perspective, a perspective of balance that allows us to see things on all levels of our being. And then with balance comes a theme of softness. So with what's happening in the Northern Hemisphere at the moment, and for what people are experiencing up there, we are being asked to soften into ourselves so that we are able to be more receptive, more compassionate, more patient, and more kind, and able to hold the space for those that really need it at this time. And when we are soft and open, we are also able to anchor in more love and more grace into our planet. And this is a really important theme at the moment. And how I actually got to this was I found myself being really drawn to the element of water, drinking more water, bathing more, showering more, walking in nature near water. And I was also craving the feeling of the sacred smoke. So I work personally with smudges and herbs, but other people may use incense or other forms of that represent the element of air. And when I was preparing for the video and asking myself, well, what does this actually mean? I found myself connecting to the theme of balance and softness, and how, yes, emotionally, the water helps balance, helps the flow of emotion, helps the movement of emotion, the flexibility of emotion, connecting to intuition, as well as the sacred smoke and the element of air, offering balance and softness to my mind, peace of mind. I was craving peace of mind, and when we do that, we will feel the need to connect to the elements of air. So balance and harmony with my thoughts. So I'm just going to run through the elements and just guide you to what they offer in terms of balance, what parts of the body they offer balance to. And I encourage you to go to the elements when you are feeling this need of imbalance, where you are feeling the need to soften, and where you are feeling that there is a sense of imbalance in a part of your being. We didn't come here just to work and rest. We also came here to experience life on all levels. So when we connect to the element of water for balance, that allows us to soften by allowing the flow of emotion to occur, allowing our intuition and our sense of intuition to be activated and awakened. It also allows the flow, allows us to move fluidly in a way that is flexible and in a way that is soft. And this has a lot to do with our heart space and our emotional center in the body. When we look at the element of earth, we are connecting and asking the question of, where does my physical body need to come into balance? Am I moving my physical body enough? Am I not moving it? Am I moving it too much? And when we feel imbalanced in our physical body, to create a space of softness, or myself, with the work that I do, and with a lot of lineages, we say you go to the earth. Go and be with the element of earth, do some gardening, lie on the grass, be outside, connect to the trees, connect to the plants. In this way, helps us to soften and brings our physical body back into balance by gifting us stillness, support, nourishment, and nurturance, and this beautiful sense that we are held. We are held by the Mother Earth. When we are looking for balance in the mind and in the mental realms, we can explore how the element of air can soften us. And this can be sitting outside, this can be working with sacred smokes, and I particularly work with the dung of elephant and the dung of hippo, because it brings in the wisdom and the teachings from these amazing animals as guides and as wisdom keepers, as well as the different plants and herbs that they would have consumed. You can also work with breath work and connect to breath work, because ultimately we are looking for the space in where knowledge in our mind and information that we've received can drop down and enter into wisdom. And how it does that is it comes into our body. But we can also be very much in our head, anxiety, overwhelm, overthinking, worry, and working with the element of air can soften the mind, can soften the thoughts, and can allow you to access balance and peace of mind. When we look at the element of fire, we are looking at where there needs to be balance in our spirit, and where our spirit may need softening, expansion, cleansing, or purification. Fire holds a strong gift of transformation, enlightenment, and illumination, shining the light on the places within us that need expanding, that need shifting on that level. So I encourage you this month to tap into where in your being that you need softness, where in your being that you need balance, and how we can work with the elements of nature to guide our body and guide our being. So in saying this, I have 3 offerings on the go for the month of March. The first is the Full Moon Dragon Medicine Journey, which will be held online over Zoom. And there's a strong theme that's been showing up with the dragons, speaking of integration. So we've been through a lot in the last 2 years, and the dragons are now pushing for us to say, where are you making the changes? Where are you choosing for your life to be different, and where are you not? And how we can work, and how they are willing to work with us to shift that. So that will be held on the full moon in a beautiful meditative journey that gets transformed into medicine for your soul. The next offering I have is the fire ceremony on the Autumn Equinox, which is one of my favorite times of the year. It's one of my favorite seasonal changes. And this is because the beautiful light of the day and the mysteries of the dark come into balance. And we are encouraged to look at how that physically changes us. What starts happening in our body, what starts happening in our life, what starts happening in our reality when the earth tilts. And the fire ceremony is very much around acknowledging that and stepping into a new cyclical phase that's in alignment with Pachamama, Mother Earth. So we'll be sipping on ceremonial cacao. We will be building prayer bundles for our journey into the dark winter, as well as for those in the Northern Hemisphere that need our prayers and our blessings at this time. And we will be surrounded by the beautiful rhythm of the medicine drums. So this will be held in person and will be on the 19th of March. Now, our final offering for the month, and this is something that has come up very strongly, again, connecting to what is needed and the cycles of Mother Nature, is the womb rite, on the rite of the womb. So I'll be sharing this online via Zoom on the 1st of April. And this will be held in ceremonial space, and it's a beautiful journey for all women to connect more to their sacral space, their wombic space, where they may have experienced difficulties in that area of all kinds, whether it's trauma, whether it's illnesses, whether it's moving into a state of menopause or moving through cycles of life. And it's such a beautiful rite that over the past year has absolutely changed my life. And it's changed my life in the way that I used to suffer very badly from polycystic ovarian syndrome. And since I've been nurturing the rite, I don't suffer with any of that anymore. And it's connected me more to the internal cycles within my body. It's connected me more to my femininity and my creative potential. It's connected me more to the deep intuitive wisdom that's held within the wombic space, that's held with the subterranean within my body, that's held within the chthonic within my body, space of wisdom. So it's also really helped me work through any ancestral issues that I may have come across, or that I have come across, as well as assisting with healing the mother wounding. So this is a really beautiful rite that guides us into moving past pain, fear, and suffering that is held in the womb space into our creative potential. And as women, we hold this beautiful gift of bringing new life, whether it's actual life or a business, a creative project, a book, a story, whatever life you want to give to something. It really helps us to be able to do that. So that will be held online on the 1st of April, and all the links will be down below. And I look forward to hearing from all of you. I look forward to hearing your stories about how you took your imbalances to the elements of nature and softened within your being. And I hope you have an absolutely magical month. Take care of yourself and allow love and grace and compassion to fill your being. Bye.